Am I the asshole for making my daughter choose a different restaurant for her birthday meal than the one that she really wanted? My 39 female daughter had recently had her 17th birthday. My husband, 42, and I had told her to pick out a restaurant that she'd like us to take her to for her birthday. She chose a seafood restaurant that we've never been to. In looking over the menu, I saw that the vast majority of the dishes contained shellfish. There were a few fish entrees as well as some surf and turf, but there were only a couple of non-seafood dishes. Our son, 15 male, is deathly allergic to shellfish, so he can't stand fish. There were only a couple of dishes there that he could actually eat. I didn't want to take him there because I knew that he wouldn't really enjoy his meal and I was worried about cross-contamination. I told my daughter that this restaurant wouldn't work and that she would have to pick out a different one. My son said that he would be fine staying home and that we could use the money on his meal to just buy him pizza instead. My husband also insisted that since it's our daughter's birthday, that she should be able to choose the restaurant, and that our son would be fine home alone with pizza and some video games. But here's the thing. We can only afford to go out as a family every so often. When we splurge on a restaurant meal, I want both of our children to be there. I insisted that my daughter chooses a different place, and we had a nice meal as a family. But she is still a little salty that she didn't get to have her choice of the restaurant. Most people I've asked say I'm wrong, but again, we can only afford to go out every so often. Is it so wrong that I wanted to do it as a family? My daughter still had a nice birthday meal.
I'm torn. No, I don't think she's wrong. How old was she turning? The son was 15. How old was the daughter turning?
17.
No, she had the age you have to understand. First of all, would you not want your brother? I mean, if you're going as a family, it's not like it's like when you're a friend. Wouldn't you want your brother there? And two, don't you care about his like safety? His health and safety?
I know, that's true. That's what I was thinking first. But then he was like, oh, I'll stay home. And it is her birthday. Like, I see both sides. I don't know.
At 17, I would have done something with my family, but like the major thing I would have done with my friends, you know? Like,
yeah.
It's like, okay, we'll go whatever. What I really wanted to do, I probably would have just went with my friends. So the restaurant I really wanted to go to, I don't know, maybe it's different. That was how I was when I was younger.
That's true. Yeah. Maybe she doesn't have friends, though.
But know. She also has to understand, it's true, like, she said, they can only afford to go out as a family, like, every so often.
Yeah.
And she wants to do it all together.
But is this a family outing, or is this for her daughter's birthday?
Oh, I don't know.
It's for her birthday.
It's for the daughter's birthday.
But as a family, right? It's not like...
But
it is for her birthday.
I mean, 15-year-old kid, I'll take pizza and video games over a seafood restaurant.
That's true.
If it's not a birthday party, it's a dinner for her birthday.
You know what? That's true. And if, like he said, he didn't care and he'd just stay home and have pizza.
I'm a little bit torn. I'm 50-50, I think.
I don't think she's wrong, though.
So, top comment. You're the asshole for a lot of reasons. First, if you're going to put parameters on her choice, you should have told her that beforehand. Second, you seem more hung up on the fact that your son wouldn't like the food than his allergy. Your son's preferences are irrelevant. This is your daughter's day. He seems to understand that, but you don't. Third, if you're really concerned about cross-contamination, then you could have called ahead to discuss your concerns and see what precautions the restaurant would be willing to take. If that isn't satisfying, which would be perfectly understandable, your son offered to stay home. I get that you want to have a family meal, but all you have done is tell your daughter that she is not worth individual celebration. This could have been a great opportunity for you and your husband to have an individual time with your 17-year-old, a rare opportunity. Instead, you squandered that, created unnecessary conflict, and possibly formed resentment between your daughter and her brother. It was voted the asshole.
Okay, but that comment's really harsh.
Yeah, that's like really harsh.
I think it's spot on.
Can you reread that last sentence? It said...
Instead, you squandered that, created unnecessary conflict, and possibly formed resentment between your daughter and her brother.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's so dramatic.
That is way too dramatic. What resentment between the... I don't think either.
Well,
I think
the daughter wasn't allowed to... They literally said, pick whatever restaurant you want, and then she wasn't allowed to pick whatever restaurant she wants.
Yeah, but she should know her brother is deathly allergic to shellfish. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I feel like...
But is it his birthday or is it her birthday?
That's true. What is she crying over, Red Lobster? Is that like,
oh my God.
Like, where are they going? Like, please, girl. Sorry, I'm being a bitch. But like, no, okay, you know what?
I went to a Red Lobster once, and it was the worst experience of my life.
Gross.
You don't like fish?
No, and it just smelled like seafood. I sniffed the pepper
Fucking
shaker the whole
duh.
time.
What? I'm done.
It was we were in college, and we were in Sudbury, and it was a free meal. It wasn't really my choice.
Yeah.
The mom wanted to go, and I was getting tagged along, and I ended up I sniffed the pepper shaker the whole time.
Like, you're serious? Like, you literally were like...
I was literally like, I was just nauseous. The whole building just smells like seafood. I couldn't handle it. So I was just like, on the black pepper.
I believe Denver did that. Knowing Denver, I know he did that.
This would have been
100%.
like first year of college.
Oh my God.
Or second year, I don't know. But yeah, no, I agree with this. Like, the dad even said, yo, he's fine to stay home. The kid said, yo, I'm fine to stay home. And then you still made daughter choose a different place because you wanted to have family time.
I guess so. I'm kind of 50-50, but also maybe I don't know. When you're young, it's just like, you know, if I was older, I'd be like, no, I want my brother to be there. And when I was younger, I'd be like, I don't care. Just go
17?
where I want to go.
She's like, stay the fuck away from me.
Literally, to a 15-year-old brother.
She's like, don't even knock on my door. Don't talk to me. You're gross.
I would like to see what our listeners have to say about this one, because I have a feeling people are going to be more on Alex and I's side.
I don't think so. If it was the son said, oh, I wanted to come to dinner, then I would be a little bit more different.
Yeah.
But when the
he's
son
15,
says,
like,
yo, just give me pizza and video games, he's 15. At that point, I'd be like, can I please stay home so I can play Call of Duty? I don't even want to go to any restaurant. I would rather stay home and game.
And
so
I guess
that's where I'm at.
It is for her birthday. Like, if it was just a regular like family dinner, and then they were going out, and the son was like, "I'll stay home because I don't want to eat seafood," then I'd understand, and be like, "No, like we have to choose somewhere we all like." But I guess because it's her birthday. I don't know.
Okay.
But, yeah.
I feel like I kind of have a misperspective on this story because, like, I never think like, oh, I can only go out to a restaurant ever so often or anything.
That's true. We're not in their shoes.
We live that dink life where going out to a restaurant,
income,
like,
no kids, except Luna and Jack. Sorry.
Yeah, like we could go out to restaurants all the time, anytime. Like, nothing like that is scarce for us. So I feel like I am missing a certain perspective of being a struggling parent of 2 kids, where going out to a dinner is a special occasion and not cooking, because I'm so used to like our lifestyle living downtown Toronto and like our habits. We go to restaurants.
It's true. Every other
day, whenever we want. We don't go that often. Like, I try to like eat at home more often, but that's not because of money. That's not because of funds. That's because I'm just like, I know I shouldn't go to restaurants all the time, and I know it'll rack up. But like, if I wanted to, I just could.
Yeah.
And I choose not to. And it's a different perspective of we can only have these meals every so often.
I think I can understand like the mom's perspective, because like growing up, like my family never went to restaurants. Like, we literally like, it was rare even like on special occasions, like birthdays or anything. Like, my mom would just host. Like, we never
like an Italian thing, I feel.
Yeah, I think so.
My mom all the time. Like, my family, we'll go out and she'll be like, we could have ate this at home.
Yeah.
It would have been so much better at home. And I don't even
every single time, never
take my mom out to eat anymore. I know. So, like, just enjoy the food.
I know.
We get $200. I could have bought all the groceries and done this at home. It would have been so much better.
I know.
Like, I can't stand it.
I know. I know.
I never got to go to restaurants when I was a kid. I grew up broke. I grew up broke.
Yeah.
I was always very skinny. And it wasn't because I exercised a lot. It's because there was no food in the house.
That's so sad.
Stop.
Yeah.
That's actually making me so
like,
sad.
until my mom started her cleaning business in like grade 7 or 8 for me, like, I don't remember ever going out to a restaurant. It wasn't until after she had the cleaning business and she was making more money. But yeah, same. I never grew up going to restaurants all the time. I grew up going to, like, if we went to Canada's Wonderland, no seasons pass, just one time every couple of years, and we brought sandwiches. Anytime we would go out to do anything, we always had packed food.
Me too.
We never got to get takeout. Very rarely did we ever get anything.
Yeah.
Like, even fast food was like a rare occurrence.
Same.
Never mind an actual restaurant. I was like, what the hell is an actual restaurant?
Bro, I'm going shopping with my mom and my sister tomorrow. We're doing like an entire, like, we're going at 10 a.m. to like a long day of shopping. My mom says, I'm packing sandwiches. Oh my God.
I can't even convince your mom to like get takeout or go to a restaurant. It's such a rare thing.
I'm telling you, maybe it's not just an Italian thing, but I swear it's an Italian
I think it is.
It is. Like,
I think it is.
You
Like,
know,
it was
like
never
old
a money thing for us,
Yeah,
fortunately.
Oh,
but it was just like, they never want to
going
eat
to
out.
Wonderland, we would always pack. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Back then, you could take in everything. Like you
A
could your whole
cooler.
coolers.
Yeah.
Coolers.
We had paninos and like
Yes.
everything stacked.
It was definitely a
Wonderland
money thing
tubes.
for me. It was definitely a money thing for me.
Yeah, that's sad.
So maybe you're a little more sympathetic to OP.
Yeah, I'm still not.
No,
though.
I don't think he is.
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm saying
Well,
maybe
shit.
I'm not sympathetic, and maybe it's because I'm missing that perspective of what our current lifestyle is.
Yeah, it's true.
But the reason that I'm like, no, I agree, you're the asshole, is because the son was literally like, yo, I'll take pizza and video games. Sister can go to the restaurant. And I'm just thinking, when I was 15, like, yo, give me the pizza and Call of Duty. That's all I want to do. I will binge Call of Duty for 9 hours straight. No problem.
I guess, I don't know. I feel like your family is also different because my family, we would never do anything apart. Like when I was living at home, like it would
Yeah.
always be like the family. Like if my sister couldn't make it, like we were changing the schedule. Like we would accommodate
Yeah.
everybody. Like
Oh.
everybody had to be there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like
My
That
sisters,
was my perspective.
yeah.
my sisters left as soon as they could. I was the youngest, and by that time, they both had their, like, as soon as they got their cars, they were never home.
Yeah.
They were like, I'm driving away. Especially Madison. As soon as Madison got a car, she was out. She was almost never home.